Shalom, shalom. All honor, praise, glory be to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua. While we're Kakodah, step out to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, especially those of me, my own camp, with teaching God and me personally. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, Robotic, to all brothers, all the brothers that I live with in truth, faith, and in sincerity. Shalom to elect, and hopefully, like Lord willing, this will be edifying to resort. Quick video on a statement that my elder Shariat had made not too long ago, as far as being a robot and being a robot in this thing of ours, in this truth. Basically saying how it's good to be a robot. Yeah, I want to be a robot in this thing, basically. And being a robot is you know, being by the book. And using that within this truth and this faith and in this walk. If you being by the book, if you being robotic with it, you know how people say in the world you being a robot, like you doing it by the book, you ain't got to do it that way. You know, if you understand that, following the truth, it's like going about the thing as a robot will get you a good outcome, basically. You know, if you doing the things that are talked about in the scriptures, on point, exactly, like a robot. A robot is straight, boom, 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 not getting distracted, not going off. A robot on that straight line. This just came to mind right now. Imagine you put a robot on a path to walk, and you program him to walk straight, and you put him on that straight and narrow path. And you're a robot, so he's programmed. He don't know anything else but to do what he's assigned to do. Robotic. You put him on that straight and narrow, you program him to walk straight. He not looking left, right. He just right, left, going straight. He gonna go all the way. And he gonna get to the end, because he was robotic. He was just on point. Boom. Truth. Fulfilling all the things that the ones to get saved will fulfill. Let me just bring that scripture up. Second Ezra 7. It says in 7 regarding that chapter, as far as the city is set upon a broad field. So verse 7, the entrance therefore is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if the fire were on the right hand, as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. You program a robot to just not worry about nothing, just focus on his goal. What's that's called? Tunnel vision. You gotta have tunnel vision in this thing. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize. You gotta be robotic. If it's not along with the truth, you don't even pay no mind. You on the path. You don't even look that way. That's just the best way to go. Being robotic. Mugs in the world that you're related to may say, dang, so you can't just do nothing. You can't even come out with us on Saturdays. You can't skip one Saturday. Or you can't just do this one little thing. You can't go on vacation. You can't go on vacation with us. Nah. And even if you're not sure if it's lawful, even if you're not sure, right? Let's just say you're not sure. The best thing to do is tunnel vision. If you're not sure if it's going off or it's the best thing to do, if it's not the wisest, most expedient thing to do at the time, Best thing to do? Be a robot. Tunnel vision. Nah, I'm okay. Tunnel vision. Robot. Boom. Straight path. So in 2 Peter 1:10 says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail. Now if you're keeping up with that, if you're giving diligence, it says if you do these things, you shall never fail. What is going to cause that robot to go off its path? To veer over and fall after it's already been programmed to go straight. It's probably gonna be a long video, but just want to make that point as far as it's best to be robots as much as possible. Yeah, we in the flesh, but you know that's the bogus part about it. That's the messed up part, is being in this dirty flesh. Because, you know, that's when you get tempted. You know, and that's when you just get all these wicked thoughts and whatnot. That's what you gotta try to be to the best of your ability, is to try to be robotic. By the book. You wanna do this by the book. And going by the book, you will get to the finish line. With you being crowned by Yahweh Shai. Those people were what? Not defiled by women and were virgins. You know, not talking about sex or anything. I forgot what I wanted to say. But yeah, not defiled by virgins. No, slap. They were virgins. Now, I'm not going into that, but just to say how they were virgins. They didn't take the mark of the beast. Was in the highways and byways. You know, basically doing everything that the scriptures say that the ones that are to get saved are doing. They're let me get some scriptures. 100-fold. You know, Matthew 19:29 says, and everyone that forsaken houses and brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. I want to inherit everlasting life. But what I got to do to get these things? Well, you got to do this. You got to forsake this and this. You got to bear that cross. You know, you're not worthy unless you bear that cross and following Yahweh Shai. So, you know, these are all by the book. By what book? By the Bible. You go into it and you read. Well, you got to forsake houses. You got to bear that cross. You got to endure hardship like a good soldier. Paraphrasing. Well, let me go on this walk and get my tunnel vision going so I can, you know, get to the end. Like if you, I'm gonna get this scripture to go what I'm talking about. Like back in the world playing sports, you run up suicides. You know, you're not sure how many more you got, how much longer you got. Reminds me of the race not to the swift. You know, basically how the elders teach how this is a marathon. But I was gonna say, yeah, when you're running, you gotta be tunnel vision. You gotta just, you know, just just keep going. Just keep going and think about what you want. Think about your goal. That robot is probably going through afflictions, but his tunnel vision is so locked in, you know, it's not phasing him that much. But, you know, if you're on that walk, you know, it's not going to be easy. But this is just the goal. You know, you want to be a robot. Do things by the book. You know, these scriptures by the book. Who are these men in the books, in the Bible? How are they? What are they like? What are they thinking about? What are their conversations? Their attire? How do they handle situations? Liking yourselves after them, because you know those are the elect men. If you're reading about the elect men, I want to be an elect man too. So what do? Follow in their footsteps. By the book, you boom, whatever they do, you doing it. So Lord willing, this is edifying or exhorting. Lord willing, I made the point, it was clear. So shalom.